Good morning. It is April 20th, 2018. My name is Alex Pierre-Louis. Um, I'm a native of Miami, Florida, and I just want to take you guys on my journey. I don't want to say recovery because I wasn't able to perform the surgery as of yet. Um, but a few days ago, I tore my ACL, not only my ACL, but my MCL as well as from what the specialist said, other vital ligaments in my knee that holds my knee together, which is why I am wearing a knee stabilizer and I've been using crutches to get around. It's been kind of difficult. Nothing that's impossible, but it's been kind of difficult, especially when you got a household full of people who go to work. Um, my parents are out of town, not out of town, but out of the country at the moment, so you got to kind of just find your way to move around. It could be worse. That's how I want to look at the situation. It could be worse, but um, I definitely need to figure out what I'm gonna do. Right now I have no health insurance, so between the time the surgery happened and now, came out of the pocket nearly $1,000 already worth of medical visits. um, which my current employer does offer health insurance, but it's not the best. It's not the best, and the little that they help with is not enough to even cover the full cost of the surgery. Um, since then, I've enrolled for limited insurance with United, and they cover a little portion too, more than what my job will cover. But like I said, not nearly as much as I need to actually do the surgery. I looked online, and the surgery, the cost for ACL alone range from at least $3,000 up to $10,000. That's excluding the expenses they charge you with for being in the hospital and those type of things. So um, it involves my ACL and my MCL as well as other ligaments in my knee. Um, just to give you a little background about myself, graduated from high school in 2012. I'm currently in college. I go to FIU. Um, I'm going into my senior year. Um, it's funny because my birthday was just not too long ago. My birthday is in April as well, and this happened. So I thought to myself, is this something I'm doing that's wrong, or but things happen for a reason, and I just want to remain optimistic. Um, I want to worry about my health first, and then think about the expenses and the bills and stuff like that later. Um, I'm a pretty active person. I wrestled for 3 years. Well, I wrestled for 4 years. Um, I played football for 4 years as well. I played some collegiate football at a small school in Massachusetts. Um, but I'm back down here in Miami, Florida. Um, I'm with family. I got a good support system here, which is why I'm back. Um, this video is not just for me, but it's for anyone who goes through something like this, um, who doesn't have coverage and doesn't know what to do, doesn't know what to do next. So what I've done so far, um, the day that it happened, this happened, by the way, by literally jumping. And when I landed, I heard a noise that I wish to never hear again. But it happened. It's something that wasn't planned. But like I said, it happened. And from there, I figured maybe it's just a knee sprain or a hyperextended knee. But the sound that I heard, I wanted to think positive about it and think the least worst. But that sound is just, I knew something had to be wrong. So after I got home, I waited a few hours. I was looked up on Google and things like that, which drove me crazy. But after I spoke to a few people that I know and trust, I decided to go to the hospital where they ran an X-ray. They found nothing wrong with my bones, so my bones are fine. But they did recommend that I go see a specialist, who then referred me to get an MRI. And from the MRI, they recommend that I see a surgeon, um, which, you know, I came out of the pocket from the whole time for through that whole process. Mentioning, that I'm also in crutches, and everyone has their life, and I don't want my burden to be anyone else's burden. So I try to move around as best as I could. So now I'm up to my final stage in order to start recovery. I need to get some surgery done. I don't know how much entirely it's going to cost, but I'm sure it's going to cost a pretty penny. Um, so anything helps. I never thought that I would be making an account like this, but I got to put my pride aside and put my best. I don't want to say best foot forward, but my right foot forward, because my left foot is not too mobile right now. Um, I'm also thinking about creating a updating you guys every week, you know, to keep you guys updated on my progress. I've seen that the recovery can take from 4 months to 6 months, and right now I'm not working. I'm on FMLA, but it doesn't cover your salary, of course. So I do have bills and everything like that, but I don't want to think about everything at once. I want to just focus on getting better first, getting surgery most importantly, and then moving forward from there. So I have a good support system, but it's not enough. So anything will help. As I said, my name is Alex. If you guys have any questions, like I said, I'll be probably starting a YouTube line to keep you guys updated on my recovery soon. And since then, I've just been trying to stay active. I've been staying home, staying off my leg, just trying to think of other ways to be productive. And that's about it.